Welcome to this guide on basic occupier safety checks for a powered pedestrian sliding door. This instruction video is easy to follow and will take just a few minutes. The occupier is deemed to be the person responsible for the day-to-day use of the power-operated pedestrian doors. To ensure continued safe operation of a power-operated door, the occupier should complete systematic checks on the installation and its environment. At ADSA, we recommend this is carried out at least weekly. For doors fitted where the users are more vulnerable, these checks could be more frequent. The test results should be recorded and retained by the building occupier for at least a year. Please do not assume that equipment is working safely. These occupier safety checks are required to ensure the continued safe operation of the system, but do not replace the inspection and maintenance by a professional. The frequency of the professional maintenance and safety checks are detailed in the handover documents from the door installer. The service technician should be up to date with all the standards and regulations regarding powered doors. The best way to ensure this is to make sure you only use an ADSA accredited technician. They will be happy to talk you through the occupier's safety checks and any other additional checks or maintenance you're required to carry out. They will also ensure any paperwork like the logbook is updated. Now over to Helen, who will take you through the various occupier checks.
The first thing to check is that there are no notice boards, literature racks, merchandise displays, or other distractions or obstructions in the vicinity of the door, which may congest or inhibit traffic flow. Next comes the general checks. Check that the door area has no trip or slip hazards. Check all door panels for broken or cracked glass. Check that all doors have signs correctly displayed at the recommended viewing heights. Refer to British Standard 7036-0-2014 or to your service company. Check the position and security of associated screens and barriers. Check the operation of manual activation or remote activation or emergency stop button if fitted. Now you need to check the automatic activation devices. Check the activation sensors by walking towards the door opening. The door should start to open, and you should not need to hesitate when passing through the door. The door should slide smoothly to the open position and stop without impact. Step out of the activation zone and after a time delay, normally 1 to 5 seconds, the door should close smoothly. Repeat this procedure on the other side of the opening if the door has two-way operation. Check these safety devices as follows. A box the size of a young child should be used, 700 by 300 by 200 millimeters. Contact your door supplier if you have problems sourcing the correct size test object. To test threshold safety, place a test object in the plane of movement of the door and verify that the door remains open. If fitted, you must also check the opening direction, otherwise known as side safety. Place a test object in the plane of movement of the door and verify that it slows the door when opening. Please check your operation and maintenance manual to ensure there's no additional safety and maintenance required. And lastly, do not forget to record that you have carried out these checks, and this record should be kept for at least a year.